So I was just going through Product Hunt and suddenly I found this. And I thought, okay, this could be really interesting. So I decided to give it a go. And we're now doing that. And now it's created a 15-minute video. Wow, that's crazy. Cool. We need to explore this in a bit more detail first before we can look at it. So I'll just save that there before we go. So Clik is actually made by someone named Connor. He actually reached out to me because he sent an automated email just to, with like tips and tricks on how to use it. And I replied with, well, as you can see here, I've been trying to upload this video for a few days now, and it's not going through, just stuck on processing. So that was very, very odd. However, the team at Clik, particularly Connor, he responded to my request very quickly and actually went into my account and fixed everything. So this is our project here, as you can see. It's the same video, really, and that's quite impressive. So let me just go through the features here before we actually look at the video itself. So we have the assistant here, and as you can see, all I did was I just asked it to turn this as an epic YouTube review video, and then it turned it into a 1 minute 30-second short. Then I said I want this to be a 15-minute. That's it. Like, that's literally all I said, and it's now done it, which is really cool. So as you can see here, we also have the editor as well, so you get the full Premiere style editor. We can go crazy. You can actually search through particular moments when you add media and stuff as well. Like, say you had like hundreds of clips in here, you can actually just search in natural language for what you were looking for from those clips, and it can just grab it, which is really, really cool. Storyboard as well, as you can see, it does convert everything into storyboards for you, and it shows you which clips it's actually taken from each part, which is very handy. I have to say, I think this is actually really well done. Like, yeah, I know we haven't seen the final video yet, but I'm telling you, what I'm seeing here, this is actually not too shabby. And we go caption full video. Yep, cool. So once we're happy, then we can generate the subtitles for that clearly as well. So yeah, I mean, credit where credit's due, Connor. It's on the surface, it seems like you guys have done incredibly well to make this. And I think your claim of being the cursor for video editing, I think it's not that far off. We can definitely get really granular with this. And as I said, I just did like very simple, not even one sentence prompts. But let's see what the result is. Just a quick little snippet. And it's pretty cool. I know Ollama is in a bit of hot water right now because they're not contributing back to CPP, Ollama CPP in particular, but we're not talking about that today. Today we're looking at Ollama Cloud and why I think it's the answer, for now at least, to running really incredible models. Like, it's something that you can't really not look at. You know what I mean? Like Qwen 3 Coda, for example. Okay, so just hearing that much alone is definitely like, I can tell you when I recorded this, there was a lot of ums and ahs in that part alone. So it has done a good job removing those, which is great. I didn't ask it to do that. I have noticed there's a lot of like silences. So yeah, try reducing the silences between. Yeah, okay, yeah, because again, I'm not like a professional video editor. I don't know like how to like I can edit videos using tools, but I've never been in a position where I can tell someone how to use those tools, especially when it comes to editing, which is counterintuitive because I am a YouTuber. Being the director of the scene, almost, like, that's really difficult. Let's see if we can reduce the silences here. It's actually quite good. And obviously, like, I use Gling, for example. Like, if you haven't heard of Gling, then, you guys are definitely living under some kind of rock. But Gling is like my go-to video editor, and this really saves so much time and removes all the nonsense out of everything and like all the silences and all the breaks and stuff. Okay, let's see. So it has done that. So what we're looking at here, the final cut has been refined by reducing silence at the beginning and end of each clip, applying them more closely and stuff. Okay, and it has reduced the time down a little bit. So let's see. All right, I know Ollama is in a bit of hot water right now because they're not contributing back to CPP, Ollama CPP in particular, but we're not talking about that today. Today we're looking at Ollama Cloud. I think it's pretty cool. And why I think it's the answer, for now at least, to running global models. Like, it's something that you can't really not look at. You know what I mean? Like Qwen 3 Coda, for example, of course, that's always been there, the 30B, but now okay, I feel like, yeah, the silences have definitely been reduced, but not as much as I would like. That's okay. I think for what it has done, it's pretty good. So let's try adding some like jump cut zooms to highlight the main points I'm talking about. Nice and simple. Do that. As you can see, I'm just having a conversation and we're editing a video, and I'm not really using any technical talk here besides jump cut zooms. That's pretty standard language these days. Okay, so what do we got here? Include a snappier pace by shortening clips, creating a jump cut feel to highlight key discussion points throughout the video. Okay. All right. I certainly have. And it's pretty cool. I know Ollama is in a bit of hot water right now because they're not contributing back to CPP, Ollama CPP in particular, but we're not talking about that today. Today we're looking at Ollama Cloud and why I think it's models. Like it's something that you can't really, then you can just install that and then do it. Both of them actually have done really well. So this is going to be Minimax. On the right, we're going to have GLM. Okay. That's okay. What was I going to say? I was going to do something here. Oh yeah, add some of the shots. This is not good English. Of the coding happening at the beginning as B-roll to entice the viewer to continue watching. I guess this is the kind of stuff that we would say to like editors. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And also, of course, if you do have a upcoming product, something that you're launching in the market and you'd like us to review it, definitely reach out. I'd love to do that for you. All right. So now including introductory B-roll shots. All right. It has changed the starting, as you can see. So let's see. Today. And you do check this out. It's now available for Mac, Linux, and Windows. Not sponsored. Just go to the View Server Extensions tab here, and then we'll just minimize that a little bit. Actually, we'll just give that. All right. Have you heard of Ollama Cloud? Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. Like, that's not bad, right? Obviously, I might have to download this and do some other stuff behind the scenes. Or maybe it can do it for me. I'm not too sure. Like, there is an option to add media, so maybe we can add music and stuff and do those kind of things. But not bad. That's not bad. Like I asked it to add some B-roll, like a bit of a highlight clip to begin the video, and it did successfully do that. Cool. So let's see if we can go crazy in this. Can you add sound effects? I cannot add sound effects. Yep. Okay, cool. That's fine. Besides specific clips that support your answer. Yeah, gotcha. That's fine. Okay, cool. Clean up any filler words, silences, or double ups in the content. Okay, cool. Again, I mean, this is saving so much time. Like we've taken a 26-minute clip and dropped it down to 12 minutes. And it's actually almost ready to go and be posted on the internet. Like, that's not bad at all. And it's only taken us, I've been spending 11 minutes on this so far. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, what I'm thinking is that the flow for this, although you can just put in raw clips and just go crazy, what I'm thinking is you chuck this into Gling, right? And then you clean up your raw footage and you get it nice looking, get some jump cut zooms in there, clean up the audio a bit, whatever, right? Make it perfect here, export it, and then chuck it into Clik. And then Clik can just work its magic and do what it needs to do. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Hey, that's not bad at all, guys. This is very, very impressive. The fact that I can just literally talk in plain, simple English and get a video edited, and I can just press export right now and just, oh, that's even better. So we can actually export as Premiere or DaVinci or Final Cut Pro, which is great. Definitely add CapCut in there if you guys can. Would appreciate that. And MP4. You know, I mean, don't have a go at CapCut, man. CapCut's actually pretty good now as a video editor. Yes, it may be basic compared to like, you know, Premiere and DaVinci, but it's definitely up there when it comes to building or creating cool videos. Yeah. What else do I say about this? I mean, there's nothing else to say really. I think this is actually really good. And credit where credit is due, as I said, and big kudos and shout out to Connor and his amazing team for bringing this to life. And thank you for giving it to us. And I look forward to using and frankly abusing it as much as I possibly can. There is more things here. Like, what is this? Add solid, add text. Or what is this? I'm not too sure what this stuff does, but I'll try and see if I can get an interview with Connor, and then I can ask him what this stuff does, and then we can see if we can put it onto the channel, and we'll obviously edit it using Clik as well. So right, two things to take away from this. Gling. All right, Gling is an amazing piece of kit. If you haven't checked this out, definitely do. It connects directly to your YouTube channel and you can just go crazy from there. I'm paying, what was that, like $20 a month, right? Get 10 hours of media, whatever, and it does all these amazing things. It's ready to go for, like, you know, in terms of the next stage of editing, which is where you would take it to Clik to rearrange all the clips, do whatever you need to do, add some cool B-roll, highlights, teasers, whatever you want. And then you would then take that to CapCut or Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, whatever, Final Cut Pro, and then you can bring your masterpiece to life in a matter of maybe 30 minutes. You could probably, like, you know, do a 3-hour video in 30 minutes now, which is pretty insane. So if you are in the video editing space and you are not leveraging these tools, then frankly, mate, you will be left behind slightly. These tools are definitely here to stay and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So would highly suggest that you check them out. And really enhance your production value. So that's Gling. And definitely check out Clik as well. You can check them out on Product Hunt. I'll leave a link in the description, or you can just go to app.clik.vision. That's click without a C. And you can just create a free account and go crazy. There's no pricing at the moment. You just use it, try it out, see how you go. And yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Yeah, Clik and Gling, definitely your go-tos. And then if you need to schedule that content to post on, multiple platforms, then definitely you need to use Opus. This is becoming a bit of a masterclass now, if you like. But if you haven't heard of Opus Clip, then again, you're living under a rock, because this is what I use to pump out shorts like crazy. You probably see that on our YouTube channel. Once we post a video, like a long form video, we instantly post a lot of shorts as a result of that for the whole month. How we are doing that is we're leveraging the power of Opus Clip, which just allows us to paste in a YouTube link to our videos. Of course, you can use other people's videos as well. Wouldn't suggest doing that on YouTube though. And paste it in here, and then you get access to an amazing feature where you can just decide what type of video this is, what are you going to do with it. So I'll show you an example here. So if I go to our YouTube channel, it's going to grab that video from YouTube, and then it's going to give us a few options here. So which model do you want to use? Clip Basic, which is great for just, standard stuff. Clip Anything is great because you can actually let the AI detect what type of content it is, and you can actually type in natural language what kind of video you want this to be, compile the best moments, or the funny bits, or the cool bits, all that kind of stuff. Can leave the genre on auto, but it's better if you do select what type of genre the video is. And then, of course, you can select how long you want the clip length to be. 10 to 15 minutes is great for highlight videos for podcasts and stuff on YouTube and other platforms. But if you are just going for shorts, then you can select from anywhere from 30 seconds all the way up to 90 seconds, which is ideal for shorts these days. So that's how you process them. And then you just press that one button and it just works its magic, and it uses X amount of credits. That's how many credits I have left. I have paid for the year. To be honest, this is the only platform that I actually have paid for the entire year, because I have found so much value in this system. It's about 114 USD. I know it might not be the cheapest thing in the world. However, this saves me so much time for manually scheduling content, posting it as myself, writing the posts, and doing all that stuff. It just does all of that for me, and I'll show you what I mean. So if we press this and we go to our latest video here that we've got here. If you haven't seen this, it's on our YouTube channel. As you can see, we've got this is a 1 hour video, right? And we've got quite a few shorts, which is plenty of content to be posted over the month, right? 37 shorts, that's one short a day. Can go for the whole month and then some. So yeah, not really too shabby, right? It's something that's definitely achievable and anyone can do completely by themselves. And just by utilizing these 3 incredible tools, you can do some amazing things. Now, Opus also has this really cool feature called bulk scheduling, which allows you to just click a couple of buttons, select which platforms you'd like to use, and then you're done. You can start scheduling content on autopilot, and it's going to be posted whenever you feel like posting automatically, right? You don't have to do anything. So using the power of Opus Clip, Clik, and Gling together, you can really bring a whole team of video editors, AI-powered video editors, into your operations and create content that your audience will go, wow, this is amazing, and I understand what in terms of the video, and I feel like working with them, right? This is the new trend. If you want some serious lead generation to happen, you got to start making great videos. And you don't have to just rely on hiring professional video editors to do this kind of thing now. You can get by with using some incredible tools like we have showcased today. So top 3 takeaways, of course. In order, you use Gling first for your raw clips, all right? Process them down so then they become production ready to edit. Then you send them to Clik. So then you can do some compiled cuts, I believe, where you can remove all the fluff and rearrange everything the way you want it to. Export that as a Premiere file, a DaVinci file, Final Cut file. And once you've done that, post it to YouTube. Opus Clip will pick it up via YouTube and it creates it into shorts, and then you start posting. So everything is just done for you on autopilot, and it's thanks to these 3 incredible tools. So a big shout out to Connor once again and the team at Clik for making this happen for us. And looking forward to speaking to the team tomorrow as well and see what other kind of insights and value tips we can get from the creators of Clik themselves. If you have found some value in this content and this video, definitely consider like, sharing, and subscribing for more videos like this to come. All right, I'll see you in the next one.